whatever a man can do, a woman can do it. I think that by now women will be ruling, but it's just that they are just waking up. And when other women were doing it that time, due to the orientation they had, they did not support them. That is one of the major things that are affecting women these days. So I always tell you that one of the best gifts you can give people is a mental empowerment. Now we are giving them that mental empowerment.
Is going to facilitate the effective participation of women, even from the grassroots, because we talk politics is from the grassroots. If you see women in the cabinet, that is part of it. If we put women and girls in cabinet, they become cabinet members. It's part of development. It's part of orientation. It's part of getting them young.
I always encourage other organizations that are into governance to keep doing something. So if we can work together, they are doing their work this area, we are doing this area, we'll be able to achieve something. Okay, imagine that, like I told you, that we started training 120 women now. Imagine other organization training like 100, these people training like 100. Before you know what is happening, before 2023, we'll be able to do something. And I can assure you, from the work we are doing, it's not ending just only with this 120 women. Okay. We as time goes on, like I told you, by January, we will start training both secondary school, university students, and the other youths that are ready, that really want to participate, that not just in politics, in leadership. Because whenever we talk about, it's not just participating in politics, but in leadership, in decision making. Anywhere a woman find herself, she will be able to do something meaningful. So I can assure you, by 2023, with the way we are going, if other organizations can come out and we keep moving that way, we will be able to achieve something. I know that. I think
there are a lot of empowerment: political empowerment, social empowerment, economic empowerment. But the fact still remains that we need the voice of women. We need women to participate, and we need to catch them young, because the early entry into political affairs makes us to have a good representation of women in politics and decision making. A lot of things has to be done. The training which will commence this week at Akpamudo, Enugu, Iboeze North, Enugu North Senatorial Zone, Ehamufu, Enugu East Senatorial Zone, Inisiuzo, Ndiabo and Inri, Enugu, and Judi Amokwe, Enugu West Senatorial Zone. The training will commence, and we need facilitators who will guide people. We need women to participate. We need to mobilize them and inform them about what they need to know, because men or women are political animals. Human beings are political animals, and you must showcase your talent, your potential. Women has the potential to rule. Women has the potential to lead. Look at the family. When a man is off, women can train children up to any level, and they will be useful to the society. So if women can do this, why can't we have them at the decision-making table? Why can't we push them up? Why can't you give them the knowledge, the assertiveness to come up and contest with men? So this academy, for me, is a strategic way of getting them young, of teaching them. And this training that is going to commence this week it will be very impressive and will be very educative.
You need to wake up as the training is going on. If you know that you have that leadership potentials in you, go and register and be part of it. And the other people should also, women should understand that we are there for them, to encourage them, and to make sure that they get there to do it right. You know, let them stand up and make sure that we do things better. Thank you very much.
During the launch, that a lot of people came to show that they love what Joy.
A lot of them, even
a lot of them
said that anything about information, disseminating information, that they are going to do it. A lot of people raise them for that they will come out to facilitate, that they will be one of the, if they can be facilitators, that they will do it. I think we are working together because we want to create a WhatsApp group for all of them that participated on the launching of that academy, so that they will be able to tell us what you want to do as we start immediately. So we have some honorable members too that came from the government house that said that anything we can do for us to do it, because I was telling them it's not just women, it's not just a woman is in politics. What are you doing there? It is women actively participating in politics. That is what we want to achieve. And by the time we finish hearing up, everybody was like, okay, we can do it. That is why I said let's start from the community. We have people now from the state, and we have women from the community. By the time women in the communities are speaking out, the people in the state are speaking out, we'll be able to merge it together, and you see it working out. And I love the spirit these women have. Let me tell you the truth, I was so impressed during that launching of campaign. Oh my goodness, you see that they are willing to work. When they say that this is a very good idea, starting saying that we are going to start both from primary school and secondary school to catch them young, you see they have already volunteered that they are going to help to make sure that in fact this academy gets to this to the zenith of it. So you see the way they want to do it now. The women in the communities are ready to do the work too, for us to merge together and make sure that women are really actively, not just sit down and be a hand clapper or an errand person, go and they represent us in the burial, go and represent us in the wedding. No, I'm not talking about that kind of women participation in politics. I am talking about where women will stand up and say, this is how it's going to be from our research and the things that we want to do. This is how it's going to be, and the people maintain and they stand on it. Not when you just let us include women because they are women. No. I stand against that. So
they have to be women of character.
Exactly. Leadership competence.
They are left from the right.
Okay.
Politics is a game of chance, and every man or woman is a political animal, and you must struggle. Whatever you want to get, you struggle for it. Don't stay at the back and condemning people. Women should stop condemning their fellow women when it comes to politics.
Okay.
Stop calling them ashawo when it comes to politics, because leadership, women are effective leaders in the homes, in the society, and at the church.
2023, that they are going to make sure that they ask women that have good characters and leadership competence to go, and they are going to support them. You see what I'm telling you? So it's not just anybody. You cannot just see anybody and say, because you are a woman, let us put it. That is why some of them, they go there, they don't know what they are there. Compensation. You don't let people compete. If anybody wins, the person should go. You don't just say, let me compensate this person because she's related to me, she's this one. No. By the time you give them that orientation and they go out there, they know what they want. If you win, you go for it. If you don't win, then sit back, go and replan yourself and move out again. And by the time you see a lot of women are supporting you, you'll be able to stand out for these people to believe in me. We can do it better. We can start now, not during election, 2 weeks or 1 month to the election. You people will start moving around. Let us start now. Let's start doing the training now. Let's start telling people what politics is all about. Let them not sell their votes. Let them do the right thing at the right time, so they will be able to get it right. So with this now we are doing, and they accepted to work together with us for us to do it. So by the time we get to 2023, by God's grace, I know that we are going to achieve something. That interested in leadership and the politics should also come and register. Registration is free. We are not charging 1 naira. We are not going to pay any 1 naira to start school, and we are going to give you all the materials that you need, and the facilitators will come. So anybody that is interested, don't just stay in your house and say the people are not doing well while you are in the house. Come and unleash your potentials. Come and show us us what you can do. Then you see people that will support you. You know, when by the time the training is going on, we'll be able to understand the people that have that leadership competence, and we train them to make sure that 2023, we are not saying that women we take over that 2023, like I always tell you.
Everything is possible.
Yeah, and everything is possible, but I'm not telling you that there is a possibility, but even if we did not get it immediately, but I can assure you,
have made a mark.
Yes, we would have made a mark.
Okay.
And I'm telling you that from now to 2023, even if there are only 20 women, let me just say 20 women comes out to participate in electoral process, at least if 5 or 10 get something, we have done much now.
Women are participating in politics, but they are participating as clappers, dancers, rapper sharers, and the rest of them. Now we are targeting women carrying portfolio, getting positions.
You need to wake up as the training is going on. If you know that you have that leadership potentials in you, go and register and be part of it. And the other people should also, women should understand that we are there for them, to encourage them and to make sure that they get there.
About 4 local government areas in Enugu State, namely Ikpamodo, Isuzo, Ikpamodo, Ndabo, Ehamufu, and Amokwe. Okay. So Ikpamodo covers Enugu North, Iboise North precisely, okay. And then Ehamufu is Isuzo, that is Enugu East, and then Ndabo is Aneri, that is Enugu West, and Amokwe is Udi, that is Enugu West. Okay. Yeah, so we've been able to cover them. We did a selection of 30 women each from each of these local government areas in Enugu, and then we amounted to 120 women who we are anticipating to train in this women leadership training. Okay. So we are going to be starting registrations, that, like have been said, on the 5th of December, which is going to be by Thursday, Friday, this week. Right. And then we have our forms ready. The women can register. We've done the necessary publicity, and we still are. And we hope that they will come through and make our plans of increasing the participation of women in politics in Enugu State come to fruition. Thank you very much.